For your organisation to perform and excel, you need your people to feel empowered to contribute fully. That means creating an environment where teams feel able to speak up, productively disagree, take risks, and learn from mistakes. Now, the fastest way to create this powerful sense of psychological safety in a company's culture is through conscious management and leadership. Because psychological safety is local, it's created in the room, and the words and behaviours of leaders and managers in that room carry an outsized influence. So it's crucial those key players adopt the communication styles and conversational habits that foster a sense of safety. But to achieve this cultural shift is more than just leadership skill and technique. Because for the kind of conscious leadership we need, the biggest blockers are nothing to do with skill development and everything to do with the mental blocks our leaders and managers have around psychological safety. And the first collection of mental blocks is that psychological safety is slow, effortful, and inauthentic. Leaders and managers believe that creating a climate of psychological safety takes a lot of time, is a lot of extra work, and is in some way disingenuous, as if they're not being their real selves. The second set of mental blocks is that psychological safety is mutually exclusive to performance and the delivery of results. That is, leaders and managers feel they have to choose between, on the one hand, psychological safety, and on the other, company results. And the third set of mental blocks is that psychological safety is not their responsibility, believing it must and can only come from the top, and that it's as much incumbent on the team to speak up as it is for the leader to create the environment where that's even possible. So 3 mental blocks. Psychological safety is slow and a lot of work. Psychological safety is other than performance and results. And psychological safety is someone else's concern first. And whilst none of us would say or believe these ideas consciously, if you think back on any of your efforts to create a psychologically safer culture, I know you can notice these were and are the key points of non-conscious resistance. Which is why in all our work enriching psychological safety within organisations, our first focus is always in shifting the mindset of all the key players and releasing those mental blocks by instilling the beliefs and attitudes that psychological safety is quick, simple and highly effective, psychological safety actually enhances performance and delivery, and that psychological safety is first and foremost the responsibility of the in-the-room leader. And then focusing on the language, behaviour and micro skills that underwrite that new mindset, delivering the learning over time to ingrain those leadership habits, especially under time pressure, and facilitating practice in the moment to make this just part of the ethos. This is how to effect cultural change across an organisation and successfully introduce psychological safety to a company's DNA. And as you consider your own change initiatives around psychological safety, you might like to consider to what extent you're operating at the level of mindset, not just skill development. How much your espoused leadership strategies help dismantle those key points of non-conscious resistance, and how you might introduce learning over time and practice in the moment to create a high-performing culture founded on safety, trust, and belonging.